Good evening, Campus Casing. In tonight's segment, we have some exciting news about a new farming method that could be making waves in the community. This economic and ecological way of producing food is called aquaponics, and there is reason to believe it is the cleanest form of agriculture. Here with us today about aquaponics is Chantal from the Department of Aquaponics at Volcano Veggies at downtown Bend, Oregon. Sean, thank you for coming in. We are pleased that you could make it out here today.
It's great to be here. I'm eager to share my knowledge with you guys.
So, what are a few of the advantages of aquaponics?
Our system offers a variety of benefits. It uses about 90% less of the water than traditional agriculture. Aquaponics does not require fertile soil, making it very versatile. Aquaponics can be done just as successfully on sand, gravel, or rocky surfaces, which could not be used as farmland usually. It allows for the production of both fish and plants in one system within the same project, simulating the natural symbiotic relationship that fish and plants already have. It has to be an organic setting in order to grow.
It is said that aquaponics is a cleaner form of agriculture than just any organic farm. Would you care to elaborate on that statement?
Of course. If the plant is grown in an aquaponic setting, it must be organic, as any chemical in the water will kill the fish. As quoted on an article on our website, www.volcanoveggies.com, the fish act as a canary in the coal mine and force the farmers to grow honestly. There is no need to worry about pesticides from neighboring farms either, because everything is grown indoors. The fish produced is also healthier to eat as a result.
Have farmers been growing dishonestly?
Once a farmer obtains their certification to grow organically, the inspector rarely stops in. As it is, there is more organic product being sold than it actually is being grown, meaning that there are farmers labeling their product falsely. The only effective way of preventing this is to know the farm from which you're purchasing your produce.
Scandalous. Are there any other advantages to aquaponics?
Other advantages to aquaponics include the fact that the food can be grown indoors, year-round, anywhere on the planet. And because the system recycles water, it can be grown even in areas affected by droughts or with little water.
Is it more work for the farmers?
In fact, aquaponics systems require little to no maintenance on a daily basis. The system offers advantages as there's less pests to worry about due to the system being indoors, there's no weeding involved, and the water is naturally fortified by the fish, meaning that the plants grow twice as fast. For commercial farmers, aquaponics offers two forms of income, fish and veggies instead of only veggies.
What are the effects on the environment?
Firstly, water conservation is a big selling point for aquaponics, as the system only uses 10% of the amount of water as traditional farming. Secondly, there is no need for artificial pesticides or fertilizer, so there is no harmful runoff into nearby lakes and rivers. Thirdly, gas consumption in the food industry is greatly reduced since the food can be grown locally anywhere in the world. Aquaponics uses less energy to operate because everything is electrical. Alternate power sources such as wind, solar, and hydroelectric can be used to power grow lights. The crop yield is 6 times higher than traditional farming and therefore uses much less land. At Volcano Veggies, we use abandoned warehouses to establish our aquaponics farms and therefore save even more resources.
Sounds wonderful. You mentioned earlier that the fish produced is healthier to eat. Would you care to elaborate on that statement?
Our system uses fish that are cold-blooded. This means that they are unable to carry diseases such as E. coli or salmonella, which dwell on their warm-blooded counterparts.
Hydroponics has been a popular growing method for years. In what ways is an aquaponic system better than a hydroponic system?
In hydroponics, the farmer must continuously flush the system in order to remove excess salts and chemicals. Not only is this extra wasteful and water-wise, but it pollutes the water and sends it back into nearby rivers and lakes. The nutrient solution that hydroponics farmers use is also very expensive. In aquaponics, the fish can be fed bugs and scraps from the plants, further reducing even more waste. Hydroponic systems need to be kept in a sterile environment. Meanwhile, all microorganisms play a key role in aquaponics, making it even more resilient. and less susceptible to disease. As mentioned earlier, aquaponics is 100% organic every time, and hydroponic systems can use toxic chemicals to control pests. Lastly, you don't get to raise your very own fish using a hydroponic system.
Well, it was very interesting. Thank you for taking your time to come and talk about aquaponics.